Welcome, my friend. Today we are going to explore something so simple yet so life-changing. Change your thoughts, change your world. Yes, it's true. Your life is not just shaped by the things happening outside of you. It is shaped deeply and powerfully by what's happening inside your mind. Every moment, every situation, every choice you make flows out of the thoughts you carry. If your thoughts are full of fear, your life will feel heavy. If your thoughts are full of doubt, your world will feel limited. But if your thoughts are full of hope, of belief, of possibility, your world begins to expand. So let me ask you today, what kind of thoughts are you allowing to shape your world? The truth is this, your mind is like a garden. Every thought is a seed. If you plant seeds of negativity, frustration, and self-doubt, that's what will grow. But if you plant seeds of faith, courage, and gratitude, that's what will flourish. Change your thoughts and you will change your harvest. Think about it. No farmer would plant thorns and expect to harvest roses. No farmer would plant poison and expect to gather fruit. So why should we plant negative, destructive thoughts and expect to live a joyful, successful life? Your mind gives you exactly what you sow into it. Let me give you a simple truth. The difference between a person who rises above their challenges and a person who stays stuck in them, often comes down to how they think. One sees a problem and says, "This is the end." The other sees the same problem and says, "This is a test. This is a lesson. This is a stepping stone." Same problem. Different thoughts, completely different outcomes. Think about Thomas Edison, the man who gave the world the light bulb. He failed over 1,000 times before he succeeded. Imagine if his thoughts had been, "I'm a failure. I can't do this. I'll never succeed." We might still be living in darkness, but his thoughts were different. Every failure, he said, was not a failure at all. It was a lesson, he said. "I have not failed. I have just found 10,000 ways that will not work." That's the power of changing your thoughts. It changes how you see the situation. It changes how you react. It changes what happens next. So let's pause here. And I want you to let these words sink into you. I am not my past mistakes. I am not my doubts. I am not my fears. I am more than my situation. My thoughts are powerful. I can choose better thoughts. And when I choose better thoughts, I create a better life. Take a breath. Let those words become your reality. Now, how do we actually change our thoughts? It begins with awareness. You cannot change what you are not aware of. Most people live on autopilot, letting their thoughts run wild without realizing the damage those thoughts are doing. But you are not like most people. You are here, listening, learning, growing. And that means you have the power to pause, to notice your thoughts, and to replace the ones that do not serve you. This is where transformation begins. Step 1. Notice your thoughts. Pay attention to the way you think when you wake up in the morning. Do you start the day saying, "I'm tired. I don't want to go to work. Today is going to be stressful"? Or do you start with, "Thank you for another day. I am alive. I have opportunities. I can make progress"? The first mindset pulls you down before the day even starts. The second mindset lifts you up before the day even begins. Step 2. Reframe negative thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking, "This is too hard," stop. Change it to, "This is challenging, but I am growing stronger." When you think, "I can't do this," stop. Change it to, "I may not know how yet, but I can learn and I can try." When you think, "I always fail," stop. Change it to, "Failure is part of learning. I'm closer to success every time it's not about lying to yourself. It's about seeing things from a new, empowering angle." Step 3. Feed your mind. What you read, what you listen to, who you spend time with. All of this shapes your thoughts. If you feed your mind negativity, gossip, and fear, your thoughts will reflect that. But if you feed your mind wisdom, encouragement, and truth, your thoughts will grow stronger. Remember, your mind is a garden. You get to choose what grows. Let me tell you something important. You are not stuck. You are not powerless. Your past does not limit you. You can choose new thoughts. And when you choose new thoughts, you choose a new life. Say this with me. I am powerful. I am capable. I can change my world by changing my thoughts. My best days are still ahead of me. There was once a man who lost his job. He thought it was the end of everything. His thoughts told him, "You're worthless. You'll never find another job. You failed." For months, he believed those thoughts, and his life became smaller and smaller. But one day, he decided to change his perspective. He told himself, maybe this job loss is not the end. Maybe it's the beginning. Maybe life is giving me a chance to build something new. With that thought, he started a small business. And years later, that business grew larger than the job he lost. What changed? Not the economy. Not the opportunities. Not his past. Only his thoughts. And those thoughts changed his world. Right now, I want you to imagine a situation in your life that feels heavy. It could be your finances. It could be your health. Furthermore, it could be your relationships. It could be your dreams. Whatever it is, picture it clearly. And now, speak life into it with these thoughts. This situation is not permanent. I have the strength to rise above this. I am not defined by my current struggle. I am capable of finding a way forward. Better days are ahead of me. Repeat it until you believe it, because when you believe it, your actions will follow it. And when your actions follow it, your situation will change. If you're still with me right now, that means you're serious about transforming your life. We've already seen how powerful our thoughts are. We've learned that changing your thoughts can change your world. Now in this second half, let's go deeper. We'll explore practical ways to train your mind every single day. We'll add stories that remind you what's possible. And we'll close with powerful affirmations that will help you carry this mindset into your life. Let's start with this truth. Changing your thoughts isn't something you do once. It's something you do every day. Just like your body needs daily food and exercise, your mind needs daily renewal. Here are some daily habits that will help you. Number 1, morning thoughts. The first thoughts you think in the morning set the tone for your entire day. Don't start with your phone. Don't start with worry. Start with gratitude. Say, thank you for this day. I am alive. I am capable. I am ready. Number 2, watch your self-talk. The way you talk to yourself matters. Stop calling yourself names. Stop saying, I can't. Instead say, I'm learning. I'm improving. I'm becoming. Number 3, use visualization. Picture the life you want, not the life you fear. See yourself succeeding. See yourself strong. See yourself living in peace. Number 4, night reflections. Before you sleep, don't focus on what went wrong. Focus on one thing you're grateful for. That one positive thought will follow you into tomorrow. There's an old story about a grandfather teaching his grandson. He said, "Inside me are 2 wolves. One is angry, fearful, jealous, and negative. The other is kind, hopeful, courageous, and full of faith. And these 2 wolves are fighting," the boy asked. "Which wolf will win?" The grandfather replied, "The one you feed." Your thoughts are the food. Feed the wolf of courage, hope, and gratitude, and your life will shine. Feed the wolf of fear and negativity, and your life will shrink. So ask yourself, which wolf am I feeding today? Let's feed the right wolf right now. Say these with me slowly. I feed my mind with courage. I feed my heart with hope. I feed my life with gratitude. I choose faith over fear. I choose growth over doubt. I choose to believe in my future. Repeat these words until they feel natural. This is how you train your thoughts. Now let's practice reframing again. When something goes wrong, you can say, "Why is this happening to me?" Or you can say, "What is this teaching me?" When you face rejection, you can say, "I'm not good enough." Or you can say, "That was not my door. A better one is coming." When you make a mistake, you can say, "I always fail." Or you can say, "Every mistake makes me wiser. Every setback makes me stronger." This is not pretending. This is training your mind to see opportunities where others only see obstacles. Think about the people who inspire you most. the leaders, the creators, the inventors, the overcomers, do you think their lives were perfect? Do you think they never faced pain, never faced loss, never faced rejection? Of course not. The difference is in how they thought about it. They chose to see beyond their circumstances. They chose to believe in something better. And because they believed it, they worked for it, and they achieved it. Take Oprah Winfrey. She was born into poverty, faced abuse and rejection. Her childhood could have defined her. Her thoughts could have told her, "You'll never make it. You'll never escape this life." But she changed her thoughts. She told herself, "I am more than my circumstances." And with that mindset, she built one of the most inspiring careers in the world. What changed? Her world. How? By changing her thoughts. Now I want you to think about your own life. What is one area you feel stuck in right now? Maybe it's money. Maybe it's your career. Maybe it's your health. Maybe it's your relationships. I want you to pause and ask yourself, what thoughts am I feeding in this area? Are you feeding fear? Are you feeding doubt? Are you feeding hopelessness? Or can you begin to feed it with faith? With belief? With the thought that says, this can change. I can change. My situation can improve. Because that one thought could be the spark that turns everything around. Repeat after me. My thoughts are powerful. My thoughts are creating my future. I choose thoughts that give me strength. I choose thoughts that give me peace. I choose thoughts that create growth. I choose thoughts that bring me joy. Now, close your eyes for a moment. Picture yourself 1 year from now. What does your life look like if you continue feeding fear and doubt? Do you see yourself stuck? Do you see yourself smaller? Now, picture yourself 1 year from now if you change your thoughts today. See yourself stronger. See yourself more confident. See yourself achieving your goals. See yourself at peace. That version of you is possible, and it all begins with a thought. So my friend, don't underestimate the power of your thoughts. A single shift in thinking can open doors you never imagined. A single thought can give you courage to keep going. A single thought can remind you of your worth, your purpose, your destiny. Your mind is your greatest weapon. Your thoughts are your greatest tools. Use them to build. Use them to rise. Use them to transform. Before we close, let's seal this moment with affirmations. Say these out loud with me. I am stronger than my doubts. I am greater than my fears. I am not my past. I am not my failures. My thoughts are my power. My thoughts are my freedom. My thoughts are my future. And today, I choose better thoughts. Take a deep breath. Let it sink in. Remember, change your thoughts. Change your world. When your thoughts rise, your life rises. When your thoughts shift, your circumstances shift. When your mind believes, your reality follows. So go forward today with this truth. You are not trapped. You are not powerless. Likewise, you hold the key to a new life. Right in your mind. Start with one new thought. Feed it, believe it, act on it, and watch your world begin to change. Thank you for spending this time with me. Keep growing, keep believing, and never forget. The life you dream of begins with the thoughts you choose.